Hello, everyone. My name is David. I am a student here at Grand Canyon University. This is a EDU 330 course, and I'm going to do a interviewed style video about being culturally competent.
What does it mean to be culturally competent educator?
So, what it means to be a culturally competent educator, you must be knowledgeable on how you educate students from all diverse backgrounds. And the ways that you can do this is by treating students fair, having curriculum that is inclusive to everyone, and last, just being able to show social justice in an educational environment.
Where do you see yourself on the cultural competency continuum chart?
I don't want to seem too high, but I will put myself at a 7 or 8, and this is all based on experience. I've had the opportunity to work with students from different types of nationalities, backgrounds, color, socioeconomic backgrounds. I worked with students with disabilities. And with this, I've also, not only do I work with the students, but I work with the parents. And when issues rise, I was able to get experience on how to deal with these issues. And so this is why I will put myself at a 7 or 8 out of 10. There's room for growth when it comes to being a culturally competent educator.
What will it take for you to get to the next step or deepen your cultural competency?
Well, one way to do that is by just realizing my own bias. And as a minority myself, I've dealt with teachers who may treated one person better than the other. And so with that in mind, since I know how that feels, I want to stay away from that as much as possible. So I want to treat all of my students fair. And
what are some specific research and reading tools, resources, or training you might use to further your cultural competencies as an educator?
Well, as for research, there's the Model Code of Ethic for educators. And so I can always go back and refreshen what I know about what it means to be ethical. And another thing that I can do, another strategy, is to reach out to an administrator, reach out to teachers who've been there for a long time and learn some do's and don'ts.
What will it look like to have cultural inclusivity in your future classroom?
So in my future classroom, one of the things is I want my students to feel comfortable. So when they come in on my bulletin boards, I will have different pictures from different cultural backgrounds, different race. And if I'm reading to younger students, I want to make sure that I'm reading the books that emphasize everyone, emphasize different cultures, different religion. I just want everyone to feel included. So this is one way that I will show cultural competence as an educator in the future.
How will you ensure you are respecting students as individuals with different personal backgrounds?
So with doing this, one of the main important things to know is you have to be flexible. You must show patience. You must show tolerance. And so in doing this, so since I know my own biases, I want to use these experiences when I'm teaching them. So I want all of my students to feel respected. I wanted them to feel important. And so I want everyone just to feel included and comfortable in the skin that they are in.